We can do this. It's gonna be easy. Might do lunges first. Okay. First meal of the day. There's a suitcase there with a pile of stuff, suitcase there. What is going on? Just need to organise my life. So I've got for my first meal, post-training, a few oats, not actually sure how many because I just tipped them in, I was so hungry, and a measly amount of blueberries because unfortunately that is all I had left, with some vegan protein powder, a little bit of water. Hopefully that'll hit the spot. Hi guys, what is going on, and welcome back to another video. Now, I am sitting 3 days away from Bali, which is exciting, but I just seem to have my whole life out. And the hotel's accommodation that we're staying in, it's been fine, but kind of the organisation and the last minute thing is really kind of a little bit of a nightmare for me because I am a planner. Let me put you down somewhere. If you can see the very state of my room, you'll know that this isn't me. I thought today I would kind of show you what I do in a day, what I eat. I've already been to the gym and I was gonna film the session, but then it was just like a real quick HIIT workout and I was trying to do emails at the same time because basically I am going to Bali. I'm traveling there with my boyfriend, who you'll probably get to meet in Bali, which is quite exciting. My boyfriend, Henry, and I are going to Bali. Now, I was contacted about a year ago through the Asia Collective, so it's like a company, so it almost collaborates bloggers and hotels together. So, you know, I show you the hotels and villas or whatever and you can see where they are, and it kind of works both ways. You know, that is what bloggers, influencers do. So it's very exciting, but we still, 3 days away, don't know the second place we're going because we're going for 8 days. So we're collaborating with hotels for the first 6 days and then we're gonna look and see where we like the best and then book our own accommodation the last 2 days. So I've never been to Bali before, so I'm only going off recommendations, but basically we know now the first place we're staying is Canggu. So we were going to stay in Lombok, which is an island off Bali, so it's still like Bali Islands, but obviously there's like thousands of islands around Indonesia. Some of them are really, really tiny. And Lombok has been hit by a few earthquakes. It's like the epicenter of some earthquakes, like even a week ago, there was a magnitude 5 one. So obviously we don't want the risk. If you're going to somewhere like Indonesia, especially at this time of the year, there's been like a devastating tsunami that happened in Indonesia as well, like a week and a bit ago. So you're always taking that slight bit of risk if you go to these kind of places, but we almost don't want to take too much of a risk where they're still having earthquakes at that time. So we want to stay on the mainland. So that's why there's been a few last minute changes to our accommodation, which is kind of stressing me out a little bit, but I'm sure it'll all work out, it'll all be fine. So yeah, we are staying in Canggu the first 2 nights. We're not sure the second 2, the second hotel and the third hotel we're staying in. But we want to stay in Uluwatu because we're both quite beachy and I think it's like a surfy place and like a real paradise. I mean, it's gonna be amazing, but I'm still stressing about the final things. And so I've literally dumped the whole of my room full of clothes so I can pack appropriately but make sure I'm taking enough. So today I want to take you through a little bit about my day, what I'm eating. Really nothing has changed. I already said on my Instagram, if you don't follow me on there, at Sophie_Aris, that I really won't be changing anything for this holiday. I'm not doing like a summer shreds cut, I'm not doing anything like that. I just want to go as I am, because at the moment I'm just really happy and kind of content with where I'm at, and I could be leaner, I could be fatter, but at the moment it doesn't make a difference to me, and I kind of don't value myself on how my body looks. Obviously for me, being healthy and fit and feeling strong and confident is my main focus, so I still want to eat well the majority of the time, and I still like to train because it like refocuses my mind, helps me mentally, all that kind of jazz. So I'll take you through a little bit about my day. I haven't done a vlog in a while. I'm gonna go meet Emma, who you probably will have met before on my Instagram. You may even follow her as well, and we're going to Freya Cafe, which I haven't before, and it is very gorgeous, near Oxford Circus, and I've got a few things to take back because I was really stressed the other day and bought like 4 jumpers in a row, including this one. I think this is Urban Outfitters, which I love the colour of it actually. I'll try and find it to link it, but I think I tried to do that on my Instagram and couldn't find it, so I will try and do it again and link it below, because it is like, I was looking for this colour, and they do have quite a lot of these colours around, but it's kind of furry and knitted, so let's get going. We're at Freya Cafe, like I said before, and we're ordering some lunch. So I've come here, I don't think I put it on a video, but I did on an Instagram post, and it is extremely gorgeous. I know, so I've ordered an avocado, smoked salmon and eggs, so I'm excited. Me and Em did a few pictures around Oxford Circus as well, just to get a little bit more photo opportunity, but as you can see, this isn't highlighted around my nose, it is sweat because it's really warm today. It's like 21 degrees. I can't work out whether it's like autumn, winter or not here, because when was it? Monday morning, it was freezing. Freezing in the morning. I had a big coat and I was cold, but now it's so hot and we're only wearing a jumper, so we know it'll be warm in Bali, I think. So I'm gonna do a bit of packing. I need to do a few emails, so I will catch up with you in a little bit. If you've watched my previous videos, let's have a little zoom here. You'll know that there's been a lot of noise in my videos. This is the reason why. Like, how long is this gonna take, guys? I mean, I'm aware you're doing a job, but it's just a constant thing from 7:30 in the morning, every single morning. Okay, my love, so I got a GYMSHARK parcel, a really big parcel. This isn't actually all the stuff that I got very, very recently. It was only yesterday, so I've opened it and actually wore a pair of the new seamless leggings in a workout video. Well, wasn't these actually, it was the black ones. But there's some slight changes which I'm gonna speak about in like a haul video, but to be honest, I'm not sure if I'm gonna have time to film one, because I'm filming another video before Bali, so I just thought I would talk to you a little bit about the kind of variations and the similarities and the differences between like the flex and the seamless. So first of all, going on to the seamless, I'm not actually sure when they're going to be releasing. So these are the new Energy Seamless. The Vital Seamless have also not got a release date, but I know that they're really pushing GYMSHARK to do a lot of the marketing, and I'm doing like a Snapchat takeover, so I know that it'll be soon. So the Energy Seamless leggings, these are actually the cropped version, and the cropped version are a lot more cropped than the other crop version, if you know what I mean, if that makes sense. So they are almost like, yeah, a shorter cropped version. So I imagine on me as a petite person, these will be quite cropped. I mean, you can't really see on here, but I'm just kind of letting you know. All the detailing and everything is very similar to the other Energy Seamless that came out. Like the waistband and everything is similar, but it just doesn't feel as tight. I go for a small like I normally do in leggings, and these fit me really well. But the big difference I can see is any like lumps and bumps that you've got. I just feel like the material in these, they smooth it out a lot more basically. So for me, I find these a lot better. And also at the back that they have like a tiny bit of that bum contouring again, if you can see. Can you see that? We've got the flex shorts, so I find that I have a small in these ones as well. They also come in different colorways. The small in the flex leggings and shorts are absolutely fine with me. What I would say, which is kind of a bit different, I have an extra small in all sports bras, and I find that the flex are slightly smaller cut than the seamless. The seamless have more flexibility. I think it's because they have like the quite tight waistband. I would rather size up to a small in the flex. Same with the flex tops, just this little waistband. I would kind of go up a size for my normal size. So they have them in really beautiful colours. I particularly like this purple. I'm not actually sure what the colour is called, but what's really different as well, which I also really love, is the different variety of sports bras. So there's this, which looks a little bit lower support, and there's also this one that's got really, really cool back. It's almost got these like spaghetti straps, but it's a little bit tighter than this variation. Armour as well, I have got this. I think this is already out actually on the website, and obviously my link will be in the description below, so you can always have a shop through that. But that's also really cool as well. But like I said, I probably will do a try on haul, but I can't guarantee that it will be almost like before the release if I'm in Bali. So I thought I would include a little bit in this video for you. I've done some work for a little bit. This was actually in my Pretty Little Thing haul if you've not watched my video. I love this. It's like a sheepy kind of inside lining, which is always a good thing when you want to be cozy. But the time is probably like, I think it's like 4:30. It seems to be getting dark outside, which I hope it's not gonna rain. It didn't say anything about rain today, but I'm getting quite peckish. That food earlier on was quite small and I only had those oats, so I kind of feel like I want something else. But what I really like to do, there's a Whole Foods, which is very, very dangerous actually, in Clapham Junction. So it's like kind of, I don't know, like 1.5 miles away. But I really like to, I've just done an Instagram post, and I kind of like to reply to comments whilst I'm walking, and like Lauren, my friend, has sent me a really long voice note. So it's kind of nice, and I like listen to a podcast and then I go and pick up some food from there, like if I'm wanting to like treat myself for tea. So I think I might treat myself to like a big salad box and maybe like a little bit of a goodie, but we shall see. Okay guys, I've got back from the walk to Whole Foods, which was about halfway, and then I turned back because it was raining. And then I thought, actually, I'm going to make use of things that I've already got. So I had this for the journey, which I'm obsessed with these Graze things. I actually got them from a little Sainsbury's. So I've never had these before. The salt and vinegar flavoured chickpeas have got a little bit of pita bites and salted peas. And they're nice as like a handy little snack. The macros are pretty good, only 111 calories per portion, 13 grams of carbs. Yeah, good. So I've got some very leftover tofu here. Mushrooms, I'm obsessed with those. I've got some little sprouts, which I think I'm gonna like stir fry a bit to make them a little bit crunchier. I have got some spinach, some leftover greens that I used yesterday, some feta, and a boiled egg that I'd already hard boiled. So we'll do something with this. So first of all, I'm frying off the chestnut mushrooms. I like to cut them in like bigger pieces. And I also use a little bit of this light soy sauce. I don't know why I've got light, it just felt better to me. And I've used also this extra virgin olive oil fry light spray. I've probably done like about 5 sprays. Whilst I'm being extra and chopping these already baby sprouts because I want them to be extra crispy. And my mushrooms and sprouts are kind of frying. I just thought I'd have a little chit chat with you guys about something that's been on my mind for a little while actually. I've been to quite a lot of events recently, and I think it's probably like moving to London as well. I've kind of noticed it a little bit more, I'm gonna say. But I have found that really in any walk of life that some people, not all people, are only nice to you when they feel like they can get something out of you. And I kind of just think it's just not the way that I've always been. I think it's because I'm kind of from up north, and being like a influencer blogger wasn't always my job, and I still see myself as a really regular normal human being who will be like literally normal to everyone. Let me just stir this. Getting a little bit brown and crispy. Let's throw some more in, just for the greens. It smells quite burny actually. I'm not sure if it's brown or crispy or just burning. I've been like, I'm always normal to everyone, and I feel like I treat everyone equally, but especially the events that I've been to, I have found it's almost like you have to write on your t-shirt the number of followers that you've got or the brands that you're working with, and it's just been bugging me for a while actually, and it's kind of why I sometimes don't really enjoy going to events, because I find them very showy and who's around and let's lean on the bar and pout, and I don't know, it's just not me at all. And I just feel like in any walk of life we should just be nice to everyone. Like surely that's the best way, and no one is above anyone, and everyone should just be normal with each other. So anyway, I thought I'd have a little bit of a rant and a chit chat with you because it's been on my mind. Overload on greens could be a very, very real thing, guys, because I just realised there was some sugar snap peas and broccoli that I needed to fry as well, so we're going extra. I was actually gonna say I put the tofu in last because of a reason, but then I had no reason, I just forgot the tofu. So I've put some tofu in with the veggies. I really don't like to overcook tofu, but there's not loads, and I do want the protein, so I'm gonna do this hard-boiled egg with it as well, I think, and then some feta. From what I had today at lunch too. Oh guys, I really should have put it on a plate, but I know you won't mind because I'm really just, I don't really care. I'm disguising the feta and the egg, describe the fact that it is extremely caramelized, but I'll give you a closer inspection. You can see, bloody gorgeous. What a gorgeous thing. You know what, I do have this quite regularly and I know that it tastes delicious, so we good. I'm gonna leave it there for today, but I really hope you've liked my video. If you have, please make sure you give it a thumbs up and drop me a comment below, and until next time guys, I will see you in Bali.